Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Dear Journal, Dear Diary series where I am speaking out loud. Have you guys ever noticed that people say it's so easy to get a degree, it's so easy to get a high school diploma, all you got to do is go to school? That's not easy. The American school system is hypocritical, it's questionable, and is designed to make some people fail, and it's very hard to actually get through that hurdle. Going to school, high school or college, is not the problem. Turning in your homework is not the problem. Participating and going to school every day is not the problem. These days, it seems as though the problem is you run into teachers who don't care. You run into teachers who love to fail students who try their hardest and do their hardest. Yes, you could turn in your homework assignment, classwork. You could turn that all in. But it's not just about turning in your homework or turning in your classwork. Now it's about getting those full grades, or should I say full points, which is very hard for people to do because sometimes teacher could be very hard on them, and a student can try their hardest and do their hardest and they still don't maintain those points. For example, let's say one of your teachers gives you a homework assignment that's worth 50 points. You do that homework assignment, you turn it in, and you think, oh, easy breezy, I got 50 points. Wrong, because once they grade it, let's say you get 10 points. Some points are better than none, but sometimes it can also mess up your grade, because if you miss out on 5 assignments that's worth 50 points and you end up getting 10 points, it can mess it up because your grade could drop. Now, a D is passing, but even though it's passing, sometimes they do not give you your high school diploma or your degree. They pass you, but you have to repeat the class in order to pass. So in order to pass, to get your degree or your high school diploma, you would need to either have an A, B, or a C, which seems easy, but it's not. I just dislike how the whole school system is, how they make it seem that it's so easy to go to school, and it's not. Because you could pass all of your easy classes, and then when you get other classes, it's hard because you're not getting the full points, even though you are trying and you're doing your best. And then when you end up getting a D or an F, people want to look at you like you are a failure, like you don't understand anything. And I feel that that's not okay. I just like how they compare everybody when it comes to education and your grades. There are lots of people who are struggling to not only survive, but to survive in school. There are so many people who are almost at the finish line, but they cannot pass a certain class because they missed out on a lot of points, even if they turned in their homework. And that frustrates them to the point where they have no choice but to just drop out, which I understand. And these teachers don't make it any easy or easier. They think that since they did it, you can do it too. That's not always true. Everybody who has education or went to school before our time, the way of learning will never be the same. These days, we are struggling to get those grades. It's like we're trying to survive in this crazy American world when it comes to education. We're trying our hardest to get that good grade so we could be done and get our degree. And not a lot of people make it towards the end. is disappointing, but now I see why people become so frustrated, myself included, because they really think that we are not trying, but we are. And then when we apply ourselves to extra credit, they want to strip us away from that. It's just so hard. And to whoever is listening, please do not be so hard on yourself. Be proud of how far you came and be proud of everything you have done. You do not need a degree to define you. You do not need a high school diploma to define you. If you, well, if it's not your moment right now, your moment will come. Just don't rush. Even if you don't get your high school diploma now, or you don't get your degree right now, you might get it next year or the year after. Just do not ever compare yourself and just always keep your head up.